Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub Show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
So what would your dealership feel like if your entire sales staff was literally on fire, your sales and service staff? They were nonstop all over social media, completely dominating your marketplace. They could do it in 30 days or less and then continue their education to do it for an entire 6 months or a year. You literally would completely take over the entire marketplace and no one would be able to compete with you. And that's what we can do for you. So when you're walking around your community, whether you're at local restaurants or you're going to the gym, if you don't want to be bothered, fine, you won't be bothered. But a lot of people will walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love your social media. Your staff is amazing. We love what you're doing in the community. We want to come buy a car from you. We want to get an oil change at your dealership. Your community is absolutely going to love you. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms. You will literally be all over the place. I've traveled all over North America. I've trained Toyota. I've trained Nissan. I've been to driving sales. I've been to Women in Auto. I get hired as a speaker for conferences at universities all over the country. And I can help change the trajectory of your dealership right now. If you click on the link, you can sign up for our webinar. It's live with me and you'll learn the 7 strategies that you need at your dealership in order to see that success.
Hi, everyone. This is Paul Robson, the CEO over at Trusted Sale. And if you don't know Larry Feldman at Career Changers, boy, are you missing out. Now, what are you missing, you might ask? Well, for starters, you're missing the world's best trainer. But seriously, what makes Larry a great trainer is how engaged he keeps his audience. I was at a store recently while Larry was conducting training. And let me tell you, nobody wanted to leave that room. I mean, even when they needed a bio break, they wanted to stick around and hear what Larry had to say. The great late Jim Valvano, who said, to me, there are 3 things everyone should try to do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. Spend some time in thought every day. And number 3, you should have your emotions move you to tears. If you laugh, think, and cry, that's a heck of a day. Well, I can tell you, Larry's going to make you laugh. He's going to make you think. And yeah, every once in a while, he's going to make you shed a tear or two. But one thing I can say, it's a heck of a day when Larry comes to visit. But wait, there's more. There is? Yeah. Not only is Larry a great trainer, but he's also one hell of a recruiter. So if you need people in your dealership, I mean anyone, you need technicians, salespeople, managers, BDC agents, whatever you need, Larry can get you staffed right with the right people and do it fast.
Ways to improve. Every month we want to improve better on what we did the month before, maybe the year before. It's about how fast we can get the cars done with quality work to get it to the front line, because that's where we make our money. And the bottom line is the longer it takes, the more money you spend. We want to get it down as low as possible. Right now, like I said, we're in a great stage. We're at 4.5 days. In recon, we want to know how quickly we can get the cars out of the recon process and to their front line. The average days in recon, and then the time to line are the most important thing to get to. I'm Mike Burrell. I'm Service Director at JM Lexus.
Take 2. This is Ian.
And this is Jeff.
And we're here at Used Car Week with Linda Woodward, who's from Detroit, by the way. So Linda, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about you and what you do.
I'm Linda Woodward, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Strategic Solutions for Content Critical Solutions. And what we do is we help our clients develop a communication strategy. And that is communicating anything that has to go to the end consumer. And that's in print, that's in electronic delivery, that's in texting, however that communication needs to go to the consumer. So through the dealer, think about a 6x9 postcard. That's through the financing companies, an invoice, a statement, a welcome package, anything like that. That's through the reclaiming, a electronic certified mail. So now all of that, you have to think about who's your audience and what you're delivering. Does it need to be in a large font? Do you have compliance issues? What's your data? Do you have to take that information back to the municipalities, the government? Who's your audience? What are you trying to deliver? And anything that has to be delivered in a communication form. And that's what Content Critical does.
Wow, that's a lot of information. Jeff, did you have questions?
I kind of lost her in solutions and content creation and stuff, you know. I just can't speak some sort of stuff. So, simply, why you guys?
Why us is because, as you said, it's a lot, right? And it's a lot for any company and any of those means. So used car week is a lot. And when you come to us, we help you manage that strategy. What medium do you want to need it to get into? I know how to get the message delivered. Because we can deliver it in any one of those formats, and we're expert at each one. Do you need to have somebody help you to get an RFP answered because you need a minority supplier? I fill that need. Do you need somebody to help you say, you know, I'm sending all these emails. I don't even know if anyone's answering them. I can help you do that. I know how to get it through there. So why Content Critical? Because your message is critical, and I know how to help you get it in there. That's not your job to do. That's my job to do.
Fantastic. So if a dealer wanted that service or more of a customized solution, how do they get started? How quickly could they get started?
They can get started really quick because it's very unique to each individual you're sending it to. So what do I need to get started? I need to know your data. I need to know where that message is going and what it is you want to set. I'll help you with the design. I need your information. Is that information coming out of your contact list, out of your CRM system, or is it coming out of your accounts receivable? Help me just know what you want to say, and I'm going to put it on the page for you. I'm going to get it out same day after we have you set up in our system. It's very secure, and it's very fast. I can say I do hundreds of thousands a day over 4 locations all along the East Coast. Different weather, different locations, out it goes.
And what about different languages? Say you're in Florida or Texas or California or somewhere else where maybe, I don't know, Spanish might be needed?
We do that all day long. And anything you want, we can do it. We can get that communication through. It's all about a strategy to who your audience is externally and internally.
And if a dealer maybe is in other businesses, it isn't specifically industry specific. You can do it in other industries, correct?
Oh, absolutely. And even to do business to business. So if you're trying to attract a different business and not just a direct consumer, we can get that information. Now I have that data and I can pinpoint on any of your data points on what you're trying to communicate outward. Now I've got that data coming back and I can customize reports from you on what that data information was coming back. The information didn't come back, I can get your report on it specific to your data points, all specific to everything you need.
Data question?
We keep, well, you know what? Funny enough, you're reading my mind. You mentioned the D word, data. How do you manage somebody's data when they're sharing their data with 4 and 5 and 6 other platforms? Because they have their CRM, they have their marketing, whomever they deal with it. They have their OEM if they're an OEM dealer, or they have their all these different people that say, "Come, give us your data. We'll do this. We'll scrub it. We'll do that." What does extrapolate? The new dirty word, extrapolate. How does but not just content critical solutions. Got it. But how do you manage it with other people jumping into one source's data?
Are you talking in terms of format or in terms of security?
I would say security. Format, my view is this. I'm not a tech guy. But, you know, if you're painting a picture and you have 5 artists, that picture is going to get messed up. Yeah. So you've got 3 people extrapolating your data. How does it keep from getting messed up?
We work with our clients and we're agnostic to any data format. So one, how do you want us to match to your data format on the incoming and the export? So one, it's going to be in all the formats that you need, so you don't have to now try to reprogram it. And we are at the highest standard of data security. So you don't have to worry about that. We are a SOC 1, SOC 2, and all the other security standards for across the board. Because we're dealing with so many different industries, we are not just healthcare. We are just not financial services. So we have to be agnostic to everyone and meet every security standards across the board.
Actually, that's very nice. You're not just cars. That's very nice. That's a big deal.
Services, healthcare, auto retail, auto finance, general retail, general finance. So we have to be able to do that and meet all consumer and all business to business requirements.
Cool. So there was one thing you wanted to glean from this. Say like that. There's a new word, glean. You wanted to glean from Used Car Week. What would it be?
What I'm trying to get, or what I think our participants are trying to get.
What are you trying to get? Because we know participants want to get everything for nothing.
Since this is my very first time here, I'm trying to understand what the users are here for, because I think I understand what they're here for, but I really am trying to meet them and network with them to understand what are their true business requirement needs, so that I'm taking that back to my company and making sure our products and services are meeting what they're trying to do. And that's what we're here for.
You know, you're doing what we teach salespeople to do from day one. Learn about their customer and find a way that they can fulfill their needs. Too many people are going, let me tell you what we do is this, this, and this. And somebody goes, but I just want to send out an email. You know, not saying everybody talks like that, don't know what they're doing. Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It was very nice to meet you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
You're lots of fun.
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.